Alright, just had to wait till it kicked in.
1,500 kilograms, these gentle giants inspired the world's best-selling energy drink, yet face extinction across Asia. Above, in the canopy, the great hornbill feeds on figs, its 1.5-meter wingspan commanding the branches. Thailand shelters 13 of Asia's 31 hornbill species. Deep within the humid undergrowth, Rafflesia kerri erupts, Thailand's largest flower, stretching 112 centimeters. This parasitic wonder blooms for just 7 days. Its blood-red petals a reminder of nature's fleeting masterpieces. Pangabe.
Can YouTube have text to speech?
These limestone towers are ancient coral reefs, remnants of a seabed that stood 260 million years ago. Tectonic uplift
I guess it
raised
does
them
not.
above ocean depths, while monsoon rains sculpted them into vertical islands,
Alright.
each a geological clock recording millennia of erosion. The mangrove forests fringing these waters are marine nurseries and carbon vaults,
Let's see.
absorbing 4 times more CO2 per hectare than rainforests, while
Okay.
sheltering juvenile
F5N
fish that
says
sustain
testing.
both reef and human
Awesome.
communities. Among these limestone giants, human ingenuity finds footing.
Well, that didn't work.
James Bond Island, a needle of stone made famous by cinema, rises from its earthly
F5NNIM
shadows, the
says
geology became an
testing.
icon.
Yes, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Within these limestone cliffs, caves reveal layers of human reverence.
Alright,
Prehistoric handprints, ochre stained onto rock faces, later transformed into Buddhist shrines, where incense smoke still curls toward stalactite
do have
ceilings.
to do some stuff here. Hold on, let's see.
Among the casts, Koh Phangan rises on stilts, a floating village where sea gypsy descendants of Javanese
Right.
fishermen have lived for over
Here we go.
200 years. Mosques, schools, and markets cling to wooden platforms above tidal waters.
Hold on. Are they still talking? No, that's not live.
All right, that is Rivera. Thank you so much for checking with us here from Washington, D.C. We're heading out now to our oil and gas expert, Jay Young. Thank you so much for joining us here, Jay. And let's start with this headline that we have on the bottom of the screen. Iran warning $200 in a barrel for Russian crude.
Absolutely. And you see the disruption, like you say,
guess it is the same. Yeah, that's a little too bright. Yes. Mm, it's not too much lighting, is it? I don't want to overdo it. This one. It's on bottom. Yeah. Well, there's no really easy way to do it. Oh God. Oh, fuck with it. Later. Hmm. Test, test, test. No, I can't even hear it. Oh. Hmm. Test, test, test. I think I could hear it a little. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, it's definitely better. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Mm. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Fuck. Hello, hello, hello. Test, test, test. Yeah. I don't. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. Test, test, test. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds a lot better. So we can have it like this. Oh shit. guess you can do. Yeah, that way it's kind of out of the way. Hello, hello, hello. Oh yeah, it's got to be really like here in your face. Yeah, it's got to be in your face. Yeah, we've turned up the volume. I don't know if you can see that. I think the other one's like auxiliary or something. Hmm. Or should I have it hung on top? But it seems like the mic's really got to be like to your mouth. Here we go. We're kind of getting it right now. Okay, okay, okay. We could do it like that. Okay, cool. All right. Test, test, test. Okay. Yeah. Test, test, test. Oh shit. Yeah, it's got to be like right up to your fucking mouth. Test, test, test. Yeah, it sounds better if I'm talking on the sides versus on top. Test, test, test. Hey, what's going on, Harris? You doing all right? I got me a new mic. So, yeah. So, hope all is well. Yeah, I went ahead and got me a new mic because I wanted to use the DJI mics when I'm out on the road and out and about. Oh yeah, definitely. Cheers, brother. Happy Friday. What a fucking work week. Oh my god. And I went to get some new lighting as well. Like here and here. Yeah, cuz you know how I was saying that I was having trouble with the lighting. I still don't know if the lighting's good. I'm not a videographer, I guess. I'm not sure about the the whole lighting or anything else like that. So yeah, hope all is well. Hope you had a great week. My week was really long, to be quite honest with you. So I'm having a beer. I got to go get a oil change this weekend. Possibly getting a haircut. Oh yeah, it's been a hectic week. So, but yeah, it's great seeing you, man. I hope all is well with you and your family. I'm still looking at different places. I guess. Here, let me change up the background. Um, uh, plan kind of planning our trip. Um, in July. We haven't bought our plane tickets yet, but we're kind of sketchy, especially with the war. I mean, the war's not supposed to last that long, you know. Mm, keyframes. Uh, yeah, but yeah. So they say the war's not gonna last till like July. It's not gonna last. Not we're in 13th day of it, so kind of surprised it lasts this long, but I think it's gonna drag on out. That's what I'm afraid of, and if that's the case, that's really gonna mess up my Thailand trip. If that is the case, is gonna really mess up the trip. Um, but from what I see, um, what I see on the in other people streamers, is like they don't know what's going on. They're like, oh well, I'm still going to soy six. I'm still going to soy six, man. Bombs dropping, I don't care. I'm going to soy six. Yeah. So which is a good thing because with my trip coming up in July, they'll make me feel more comfortable purchasing plane tickets and everything else, and kind of committing to going out there is is it. But yeah, it's gonna be good. Yeah, I haven't. I was meaning to stream like sometime this week, but I ended up doing some people's taxes, if you will. So that's why I didn't really stream. I was doing federal income taxes for close friends and family. So, and I still got to do mine, but I had such a rough week. I says, I'm just gonna do mine like next week or something else like that. As I'm just mentally drained this week from doing all the income taxes. So that's why I'm kind of like really tired. And didn't stream um earlier this week because I was just doing income taxes. But um yeah, and next week is going to be similar, but I'm hoping to sneak some of the doing the income taxes sometime this weekend, so I'll be over and done with it, and then come next week I could really do some self care, if you will. Um, like getting back to my workout, kind of working out routine and stuff. My pulled muscle that I had is better. That reminds me, I gotta take some medicine here, some pain medicine here. Um, yeah, it just really sucks because the fucking older you get, the fucking taking all kinds of fucking medicine, man. It's not cool. But you gotta take it. I mean,
An entire kingdom flourished in a week.
but it is what it is.
The hard fought
Yeah. Um, what was I saying? Yeah, I'm just hoping all this fighting and shit be over and done with here real quick and in a hurry. You know.
life flooded the fields, where
Yeah,
farmers
it's
tended
oil prices going up. I don't know if it's going up in y'all's areas, but I know in mine it is. It's going up.
carved by the patient hand of time.
But man, that's so nice in Thailand. See, that's where
A dewdrop
I
falls
I
on
would
the
really
grass,
like to scuba dive with
sparkling
some of those
in the
folks,
sun, stirring up
some of
roots
those
of sediment
mammals.
of buried seagrass roots and marine worms. These gentle giants can consume up to 40 kilograms of
Damn,
seawater
40.
daily. Golden trevally follow like
Wow,
sheep,
so that's good.
swimming like creatures of
I
storm,
guess the mic's working real good. Let's see
fewer than
if
200
it
species
is.
remain in Thai waters.
I don't know.
Each
I
individual
think I'm gonna try to
symbolises
get it out of the
a
picture, or maybe
lifetime
not.
of
I don't know.
threats so
But I
ancient
tell you, this is perfect spot. Hmm. Maybe up a little bit more. No.
Koh Lanta's mangrove forests serve
Yeah.
as nurseries
That's good. Oh
for the
man, let me go
oceans
pee.
of Andaman's commercial fish species. Where roots meet salt water, life begins its journey to the open ocean. At the island's northern tip stands Old Lanta Town, a century-old sea gypsy settlement where wooden houses stretch over tidal waters and lighthouse beams guide fishermen home. Designated as Thailand's 62nd national park in 1990, Koh Lanta remains a sanctuary where conservation and community coexist. Maeklong Market. On the outskirts of Bangkok, a remarkable sight unfolds, where trains thread through an active market 8 times daily. At Maeklong Railway Market, commerce and steel have danced together since 1905. Minutes before each train, a choreographed ritual begins. Vendors swiftly pull back awnings, tourists step aside as the train inches through, close enough to touch. Where rail defies convention, water flows with tradition.
Okay, I'll probably
This
take the
is
chat out there
one of
too.
Bangkok's most famous floating markets.
Yeah. Ooh.
Vendors
Just got
stand
back from the
guard
bathroom.
with trading fruits and freshly cooked meals,
So right
centuries
now I
old.
got my Moblin on my Apple phone right here, but I just can't. I I don't know how to multi-stream from it because every time I try to multi-stream from
Thread through commerce, where both
uh,
flourish.
you know when I try to multi-stream, so for example, if they have like Kick, Twitch, and YouTube, right, and they're all grayed out, so I turn one of them on, boop, no problem. When I try to turn the other one on, then the first one that I pick turns off, and then the one I recently picked turns on. So it's like you can only have one at a time. And then I'm trying to look at other apps that I can use. Like I know there's some like Restream, but I can't find it in the App Store. So I'm thinking it is a website of some sorts. So it's just uh, I guess something that I have to do a little bit more research on. Yeah, I just haven't had time, especially going to work, especially this week, going to work, doing people's taxes and stuff. And I mean, I've done other people's taxes, and I haven't even done my own yet. So that kind of says something. So, but and we'll go out to backyard here in a little. Let me grab another beer. Yeah. So yeah. So we'll go out to backyard here in about 30 minutes or so. Um, it has gotten quite cold out here. So well, uh, I just been um struggling with some of the streaming thing because first my biggest hurdle was text to speech, and now I kind of have that under wraps, and now it's like the moblin thing, doing that. And there's still quite a bit of stuff I need to learn, like what is it, the multi streaming, switching back and forth, doing the picture in picture. I got it written down somewhere. How to create shorts. Um, yeah, all that stuff. So I'm gonna try to figure all that stuff out. Oh, and do my RTMP. I am gonna start. I said this last week, but start walking like War Mad. He's out and about walking, but I ended up getting this damn horse collar here for me so I could like wrap it around my neck and walk around with the streaming phone and everything else. So I just got to figure out how I'm gonna do it. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this around my neck. All right, so and then I have a phone. Okay, right here like this, and I mean, so I have to have another phone in order to read the chat, or I gotta strap a speaker to my neck, and then I gotta strap a microphone to it so you could actually maybe the phone mic, since it's so close to your mouth, that it may be okay. Um, but yeah, something like that. Yeah. So we'll see how it works. I'm pretty confident that it will work good. And especially since I don't have to be constantly looking at my phone, I could have the text to speech. So yeah, I'm kind of pretty excited about that. But luckily this week though, it actually rained and was extremely cold. So I wasn't about to go out and about in that and then catch a cold, get sick, or anything else like that. Um, yeah. Mm, yeah, we'll go. Ah, cheers. Cheers. Mm. Whew. Here, let's pause this. See what else the news is saying. Temple Israel attack.
Here. So I want to thank all of Temple Israel staff who acted quickly to evacuate students and reunite families. The state of Michigan will wrap our arms around this community and support our local and federal partners every step of the way to keep people safe. I want to share prayers from my colleague, Governor
I
Shapiro,
wonder if the
and thanks
lighting's
so much all for
doing this any
showing us the way
justice,
to
or if y'all
heal
could even
and
see me
succeed in
better.
whatever we're doing. And I want Michigan's Jewish community to know that we are with you. Violence in our houses of worship and in our schools and in our daycare centers like this hits especially hard. Temple Israel is a pillar of the community. It's one of the largest Reformed Jewish congregations in North America, with Friday night Shabbat services attracting over 1,000 people. People celebrate bar and bat mitzvahs, weddings, and holidays here. Parents bring their children to daycare and school, and it's a place of peace, unity, light, and life. Yesterday's attack was anti Semitism, it was hate, plain and simple. We will fight this ancient and rampant evil. We will stand together as we do it, and we will call it out. We must lower the rhetoric in this state and in this country, especially at this moment where we have seen such a rise in anti Semitism and more attacks on the Jewish community. We must keep each other close.
Yeah,
This community is on
that's
the
crazy.
edge. We
There is
understand
a
the
lot of
danger.
violence in the
We've
world,
seen a rise in attacks,
but you know what?
especially
There's a lot of bad in
in the
the
last
world too.
decade, especially over the last 10 months.
Real bad.
And so it is important for us to
And I
stand
guess that's why
against
there's
it
violence.
and to thank the people who showed up to support the community, but also call out where we see acts of anti Semitism, where we see
This
threats,
is
where we
this is
see
actually my first
our
vape
willingness to say
ever.
something, and to recognize that each of us has a
It's not
responsibility.
bad, huh?
People like the person that
It's kind of cool.
attacked
It's
this community
tiny,
yesterday
handy.
get fomented by
I
rhetoric that
I
they
don't
hear
know if I'm
on
still sold on the
news,
vape.
on television,
Um,
and they hear on the radio. It radicalizes people and it
there's
endangers
like
our fellow
three different
Michiganders.
chambers.
Let this
The first
continue.
chamber
So let's work
is
as a state
the
to act
tobacco.
where and how we can.
This is a
With that,
button
I'll hand it
for
over to
you
Senator
to
Slaughter,
inhale,
and then we'll take a couple of questions.
and this button also serves
Thank you,
as a
Governor.
light to
And
see
just
the
want to reiterate the thank
battery
yous
charge
there.
on here.
If it were not for the private
So
security and the staff
you could
at
just
Temple Israel, and then the
plug
first
it
responders
plug
and
it
so many
right
other
into
law
a
enforcement,
C
if they had not
thing
all
and
done their
have it
job
charged,
perfectly, we would be talking about
which I'm at
women
95%
stranded
now.
today,
So
children gone. This could have been
it's kind
much,
of
much worse. So I
it's
thank
weird.
all of the
I
private
still don't know
security,
what to
law
make of
enforcement,
it.
and the people who were in the room
I'm not
fighting this
normally a
fight, putting
vapor.
families at risk.
Um,
I think the governor said it
so
very
I'm just
well on
I
Jewish
don't
communities
I
responding
don't
and
know.
just being humble to
But I
the
tell you,
the
the
responding
vapes
here. But more
do
individuals
smoke a
and
lot
just
different
radicalized
than
into their own homes literally
regular.
yesterday for people who need it. And I
It's
want
real
to
dry,
thank
like
them.
makes you
He has a
cough,
ton of pain, as does the rest of the community that doesn't
or it
speak
at
out.
least makes me cough,
And I think it's
anyways.
just important to be clear, as the governor said, that whether anti Semitism is coming from the left or the right, whether it's coming from some group that you like or
Yeah, I
not,
normally
you have
don't
a responsibility to
smoke or
call it out.
even vape at
Because when you don't,
inside the
it gives
house.
permission for people
So
to
it's kind of
rise
weird
in
for me.
escalation
Not
and
that I'm
rise in
gonna
escalation
continue to
in
do it,
saying awful things
just
online
because I
to
don't
serve
like
as a
to.
person to
Um, I just
graffiti
I just want to see how it
publicly
feels.
violence. And the
Um,
Jewish community suffers 10 times the number of hate crimes
yeah,
than
that's the
any
other
other
thing I gotta do
ethnic
too.
epidemic.
Is
And until we push back on that permission
put
for
those
people to say
rechargeable
what's
lights
really
back into the
occurring,
gun safe,
the Jewish community
so
spent
so I
over
could
$1 billion
see.
things like education
Huh.
and worship. So I stand here proud of the community, but angry that we even are put in this position. Thankful to law enforcement, but asking the average citizen out there, if you have a friend, a colleague, coworkers who are using anti-Semitism in their daily life and feel like it's just normal, please call that out wherever you see it.
Mm,
Thank you.
that's crazy. Yeah, that's the other thing. I need to figure out.
Evening, John.
Let me
Bill
write this
here,
shit down.
Township Supervisor here in West
Well,
Bloomfield.
figure out how to
I'd like to
delete the
thank the government
background and just have my
administrators,
face,
like the mayor of the city, elected officials
or
in
is
city
the
offices and
background better?
citizens.
I'm not sure.
I think it's fair to say that none of us went to bed Wednesday expecting to wake up Thursday. Events. Thanks to the preparation and training of Temple Israel's security team and the West Bloomfield Police Department, the unexpected did not turn into tragedy.
Mm,
Yesterday's incident, or at Temple Israel, is deeply concerning for everyone in West Bloomfield, Michigan, across the country, as well as Jews everywhere. I live in West Bloomfield, and my wife and I are members of Temple Israel, so I have a keen understanding of the effects on the community. We are thankful for the courage and professionalism of our first responders and our partner agencies who moved to protect lives and work towards stabilizing the scene. Our thoughts are with all members of Temple Israel and their families. No community should ever feel unsafe gathering in a house of worship or sending their children to school. I want to thank all the officials, colleagues, and members of the public who have reached out to me in solidarity. I would also like to thank the Shenandoah Country Club for hosting the Operations Center and being the site where the preschoolers and parents were reunited. Shenandoah is a wonderful community partner, and I thank them from the bottom of my heart. We'll continue to work closely with law enforcement and community leaders as more information comes available. Thank you, and may God bless us all.
Happy to open it up for a few questions. Yes.
Chauncey Passmore, Local 4. Is there any indication that the suspect may have expressed his intent or motives, whether online or to a loved one, what they planned to do yesterday?
I appreciate the importance of your question. I am not the appropriate person to answer that. We'll have to defer to the FBI as there's an ongoing investigation. Yeah, John.
Governor, do you think this happened because of the conflict in IRL?
I'm not putting my theories into the press is not going to help an investigation, so I'm going to refrain from that. I do know that
great
there is a
answer.
rise in anti-Semitism. We have seen it over many years, predating the conflict, but certainly it is at a historic high, and I worry that that will continue. And so it's why I am calling on anyone with a platform to be very responsible with their rhetoric, not to identify or target the Jewish community. That is anti Semitism writ large, and I don't think that any of us should permit or allow that to stand. And that's why I'm asking people to turn down the rhetoric.
Governor, on that note, Josh Landon, Fox 2 Detroit, we have a very diverse community, Jewish, Arab, and so on and so on. When it comes to lowering the temperature, as we talk with each other, we work together, we build family bonds with each other, what's the message you can deliver to help lower the temperature?
I think I'm trying to deliver that message right now that we are Michiganders. This was a school. These are 0 to 5 year olds that were targeted yesterday, 104. My friend Brian said this could have looked a lot more like Sandy Hook, right? Like, let's not lose sight of that. This is not a political moment. This is not a political debate. This is targeting babies who are Jewish. That's anti Semitism at its absolute worst. And that's why we cannot lose sight of the importance
Mm,
of keeping everyone in Michigan safe by being responsible in how we talk about issues and how we treat one another.
Governor, one last question. One last question. Are members of the Jewish community in Michigan safe right now to be going to synagogue?
You know, I will defer to Stephen. Well, I can tell you that there, I believe that there are so many wonderful have Shabbat services and dinner this evening. I will work my hardest to make sure that we're supplementing efforts to keep people safe. At the same time, in combination with that, turning down the rhetoric to keep these instances from happening, being able to respond when they do, but keeping them from happening in this first place is a part of our duty and our goal. Do you want to address that?
I would simply say that
Sorry.
private security is ready, and our partners in law enforcement, both state, local, and federal, are ready to do it, and we will be there. Like I said yesterday, we will continue to live proud Jewish lives. We will come back stronger, and we will be there tonight on Shabbat services and tomorrow morning. That will not stop. That will not end. No matter how much they try, that will not stop us.
Senator Slotkin, John Weising, Free Press. You noticed that the Department of Homeland Security is not fully funded right now. Do you fear that leaves us less prepared for incidents like the extended shooting?
Yeah, I would say the department, because they are essential workers, they have been, at work. Certainly in Michigan, we have a ton of DHS folks, CBP, and so they are on the call and they are doing their jobs. Certainly, we need to fund the Department of Homeland Security, and we need, in my view, to cut away all the conversation on ICE, which is its own conversation, from all the core missions of the Department of Homeland Security. But they're essential. They're on the job. They're working today.
A question.
And what? Governor. Go ahead. One last one.
Jake Schaff, 67 TV, seeing the response from West Bloomfield and the resilience of our law enforcement, what do you think this showcases to the state of Michigan and the rest of the United States?
Well, I'll just say it was incredible how the teachers and the staff, how the local law enforcement, federal agencies, state agencies all worked together quickly, acted selflessly. I know they're trained to do that, and they don't even like it when you thank them for doing their jobs, but it's incredible to see people run to the fire to help kids get out, and everyone got home last night. There are a couple people, or a number of people, that had to go to the hospital for smoke inhalation, and will continue to improve. But I think that it was amazing to see that they were able to keep everyone safe at the end of the day, and it should be a source of pride. It should also be a moment of reflection where we all ask ourselves, why does this happen in this country, and what can we each do to keep it from happening in the future? And with that, I thank you all. Thank you all. Take care. Stay safe. And should you have questions, more specific questions, please direct them to FBI and law enforcement. Thank you so much.
And that concludes that press conference there as we got updates from law enforcement and Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer speaking at that press conference on that Temple Israel attack that we saw happen just yesterday. Stepping away for a commercial break, more on this, checking in with our Fox 2 Detroit team after this break. Stay with us.
Got him. Man, what you talking about? Get this motherfucker. Mm.
Bloomfield, Michigan, as law enforcement and Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer provided this update here on the West Bloomfield synagogue attack that occurred just yesterday. Now, we also just wanted to dip in very briefly here to our Fox 2 Detroit team as this press conference did conclude just moments ago. They also provided some coverage there
What the?
afterwards. So I do want to share those comments here briefly with you.
All right, there it was, a press conference this morning with the governor talking mainly about the heroic efforts of how this potentially catastrophic situation was prevented, thanks to really private security acting very quickly to protect the small children, children 5 and under, 104 in that part of the building at the time.
Yeah, to think about the fact that yes, it is a synagogue, but also was serving as a school at the time. It really is amazing that they were able to keep everyone safe, and also it speaks to the resilience of this community to say we will still have Shabbat tonight. What happened is not going to keep us home. We are not going to live in fear.
Both the governor and Senator Slotkin talked about anti-Semitism and how it is on the rise. And if you don't call it out, it gives people permission to act. Senator Slotkin said that the Jewish community faces 10 times the amount of hate crimes that any other group in America and spends over $1 billion in the country to secure their places of worship. That is incredible. She also said that if law enforcement, if that security did not act perfectly, this would be a much different press conference here today with 104 children in that building.
Yeah. And in the meantime, the FBI now handling the investigation as to the suspect, the motive, and were there any other connections to this, or was it a lone wolf situation? So those questions remain unanswered at this point. We'll take a quick break and come right back.
And there is that live look there inside where that press conference did just wrap up moments ago. But I did want to just share some information here with you. If you are just joining us on live now from Fox, just after 12:15 p.m. yesterday, police began receiving calls about an active shooter at the synagogue. And as we've been saying here, that also houses a learning center and was full of children at that time. And according to sources, Ayman Mohammed Ghazali was armed with a rifle when he crashed a truck into the building, hitting and knocking a security guard unconscious. Another security guard was able to shoot Ghazali, who was found dead inside his vehicle. Authorities have not confirmed if Ghazali fired shots, but a high-level source told Fox 2 that they believe he did fire his weapon. The vehicle also catching on fire, filling the building with smoke that led to some first responders suffering smoke inhalation. So we did once again just get this update here from officials there in Michigan, and also we will be checking in with our Fox 2 Detroit
Got him.
hours here to see if we get any more additional updates. I do believe my colleague Josh Breslow is actually going to be speaking with a reporter there live in just a matter of moments. So what we're going to do is slide away for our final break of the hour, and after that, my colleague Josh Breslow will be taking over for me. Stay with us.
I didn't even see that. All right. We'll go outside here in a minute. Motherfucker. All right.
And welcome back to Live Now from Fox. A bit earlier today, we did hear from EPA Administrator Lee Zeldin as he was speaking in Japan, and that was ahead of the Indo-Pacific Energy Forum, just about 6 minutes in length. So I wanted to share those here with you. And on the other side of that, my colleague Josh Breslow will be taking over. My name is Christy Matino, and you're watching Live Now from Fox.
Well, thank you, Ambassador and Mrs. Glass. Protecting the environment and growing the economy was looked at as a choice. And you would have to choose one or the other for so long. Until President Trump came into office, when he called me up after the election and wanted us to heed the demands of the American public concerned about their economic situation, desperate for a government to apply common sense, to be pragmatic, and to ensure that with the power that the people provide us, that we make the most of every minute that we're given this opportunity to serve. President Trump didn't waste any time in signing the executive order on day one to unleash energy dominance. President Trump didn't waste any time to create a National Energy Dominance Council that brings together agencies that for too long were siloed off, focused on their own equities. The Department of Energy, Department of Interior, and EPA, and Commerce, and Treasury, they would all be focused on the same issues, but not sitting there with a president in the Oval Office repeatedly, every few weeks, to get in the weeds on specific projects that are incredibly important to deliver for the American people. One of the things that has been most impressive about President Trump and our interaction with him since he was sworn in for this term is that when we, the members of the National Energy Dominance Council, meet with him, we can walk in there with overall topics, but we all better be prepared for very specific probing questions about projects, whether it's a new LNG pipeline in Alaska, it's a new natural gas pipeline in the northeast United States, there's a new natural gas multi-billion-dollar expansion in the Southwest. President Trump is asking about specific small modular reactors and retrofits, new nuclear projects. He's asking us about specific coal plants that were slated to shut down because of government policies that were trying to strangulate them out of existence. When we sit down with the president, he's talking about rare earth, critical minerals, the supply chain from extraction from the ground through the end of the process. He wants to know how the United States can bolster our strength, our resiliency when it comes to magnets and batteries and chips and more. And it has reminded us not just to be sharp when preparing to meet with the president, but to make sure that our teams in every moment are making the most of every day to serve the public during this time of a term that will go by fast. There are so many in this room who would not be here today if not for President Trump's directive from day one to do everything in our power to ensure that everything here, from critical minerals to rare earth to energy independence and so much more, reducing our reliance on nations that we can't trust and getting closer to nations where we have historic partnerships that through this weekend will only grow stronger. Secretary Burgum spoke about a 250th anniversary that we are celebrating right now in the United States. As we look to the future, I'm excited to think of how much stronger our nations will become between the United States and Japan. President Trump interacted with many world leaders during his first term. He interacts with many world leaders during this term. But it feels like Prime Minister Abe had a the heart of President Trump, a close friend, somebody who maybe it was a bond over a round of golf. Maybe it was talking about world peace and the alliance between two nations that through and across the Pacific, their bond, their strength will allow these nations and this partnership to only get closer. And I feel like with a new prime minister and a president sworn in for a new term, that this bond and this future is limitless in the manner in which it grows. So I'm excited to be here. Our team from the Environmental Protection Agency is thrilled to be here. A great team with the White House National Energy Dominance Council and the Executive Director, Jared Egan, is here, and his team, led by our chairman, Secretary Burgum, our vice chairman, Secretary Wright, and others who are certainly here in either spirit or with us after a brief flight from Washington, D.C. Mister, you have a very important job here in this country. And over the course of the coming days, I would just like to say that our reason for being here is extraordinarily purposeful. While we come here sharing opening greetings for the start of a forum, there's a lot of very important work for us to discuss in the next 2 days. And I'm confident in many ways this is going to be historic, with deals that are being reached, with projects and initiatives that will be forged. And hopefully, as we look back at what brought us here for this visit, is one that yields extraordinary results that are well worth everyone's time. Greetings on behalf of President Trump. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm excited about the days to come.
All right, wanted to bring you that news conference there. Some remarks over in Japan with the EPA Administrator, Lee Zeldin, as he's over there alongside Interior Minister Doug Burgum and other U.S. officials. If you are just joining us right here on Live Now from Fox, it is 10 o'clock on the dot over on the East Coast and 7 o'clock on the West Coast. A big thank you to my colleague Christy Matino. She has been here with you for the past several hours to break down all of your top stories and live events from across the country and the world. My name is Josh Breslow, and I'm here to do the same. Right now, I do want to get to the latest on Operation Epic Fury as you take a live look here over in Tel Aviv. This is, of course, over in Israel. Now, the Pentagon says that Iran's new supreme leader is, quote, wounded and likely disfigured. Secretary of War Pete Hegseth making the remarks just a bit earlier this morning as he gave an update on Operation Epic Fury alongside General Dan Raisin Kane, the chair of the Joint Chiefs of Staff.
Iran's leadership is in no better shape. Desperate and hiding, they've gone underground, cowering. That's what rats do. We know the new so-called not-so-supreme leader is wounded and likely disfigured. He put out a statement yesterday, a weak one, actually, but there was no voice and there was no video. It was a written statement. He called for unity. Apparently killing tens of thousands of protesters is his kind of unity. Iran has plenty of cameras and plenty of voice recorders. Why a written statement? I think you know why. His father, dead. He's scared, he's injured, he's on the run, and he lacks legitimacy. It's a mess for them. Who's in charge? Iran may not even know.
And of course, that was a portion of Secretary of War Pete Hegseth as he was speaking earlier on this morning. Now, I also want to take you out to this post as U.S. Central Command is confirming that at least 4 of the U.S. service members on board a refueling aircraft have died after a crash in western Iraq. CENTCOM saying 4 of the 6 on board were found dead, and the crash itself is still under investigation, but the U.S. military says this was not due to hostile fire or friendly fire. The identities of the service members could be released later on today once family members have officially been notified. There's a lot to discuss about where everything stands as we break down Operation Epic Fury. John Hanna is a senior fellow at JINSA's Commander Center for Defense and Strategy. joining us now live to talk more about all of this. And John, thank you so much for taking the time to be here with us today.
Great. Thanks for having me, John.
And first off, I wanted to start by talking to you about what we heard from Secretary of War Pete Hegseth. You heard kind of a portion of that there, and we carried it in full on Live Now from Fox. Want to get your take on what you've heard from him here as he provides those updates every few days or so.
Well, first and foremost, I think, continued confirmation that from a military tactical standpoint, operationally, the United States and Israel are enjoying tremendous success in pursuing these core military objectives, particularly regarding Iranian missile and drone capacity, their launcher capacity, and importantly, as the Secretary stressed today, the defense industrial base, the ability of Iran for years to come to have a kind of industry capable of rebuilding those missiles, those drones, those launchers. So really degrading and setting back their ability to threaten and project power against American interests in the Gulf. Obviously, the Navy destroyed, continued
All right.
efforts to go after the
Let's see
nuclear
if we could do the
programs. So
Streamlabs.
a lot of progress militarily, but then on the downside, you have to say not a lot of answers on this issue of the of Hormuz and when that might open again to global commercial shipping traffic, particularly oil and gas, and a confirmation essentially that
Ooh,
right now Iran really
this
is
bit rate
holding
is
the
low.
global economy
Let me
hostage.
see what it's connected to.
Assurances that the U.S.
Yeah, it's
has
connected to
plans in
mesh.
store
So.
eventually to be able to open up the straits, but with no specific timeline and with the clock really ticking on when
Okay,
these
there it goes.
horrendous economic
I just had to wait, I
ramifications
guess.
are going to really
The
begin
fuck?
hitting world markets in a way that that really raises alarm bells.
It's also important to note, and Hegseth talked a little bit about this, but the fact that the new supreme leader,
Okay.
who is, of course, the son of the
What the
previous supreme
hell?